Hey everyone, I'm Shane Goiner, real estate agent with eXp Realty here in the Charlotte, North Carolina region, and it is time for your September 2022 real estate housing market update. This is when I'm going to give you some information on what has happened in this previous month of August. And with that being said, let's get started. So every Thursday I post videos about moving to Charlotte and its surrounding areas, and once a month I'm going to provide you with important data to help you understand what's currently going on in the market here in the Charlotte region. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future updates such as this one, as well as other informative information that I'm going to provide you on these weekly videos. With that being said, let's learn about what happened in August. So to continue off of the video from last month's update, we are still continuing to see things level out some, as well as even come down a little bit. So, and some factors that are contributing to that, obviously interest rates are raising up a little bit. I've talked to a couple different lenders. You can get interest rates are anywhere from probably 5.25 upwards around 6.25. Really depends on what you qualify for there. So make sure you're talking to a couple different lenders to get the best rate for yourself. Always important to do that. Other factors, obviously the economy, some uncertainties going on there. But we are starting to see more inventory in the market, so that's going to be good for the buyers. We are also starting to see the prices drop just a little bit when you're looking at the average of prices. And with all that, let's go ahead and dive into those numbers a little bit deeper for you so you have a full understanding of what I'm talking about. So home sales across the Charlotte region were actually up in August versus July. They were actually up 3%, where we had 4,393 homes sold in August. So slight increase there versus the previous month of July. But when you compare it to the previous year, we are still down 22% versus the same time period last year. As for new listing activity, we're actually down 15.2% versus a year ago. And for August versus July, August was actually down 13.6% versus July. As I mentioned a few moments ago, inventory is starting to creep up. It's still not at complete ideal level that we would like to be at, but we did jump up 1.5% versus July and August. So we are seeing a little bit of a climb there. We are actually at roughly 1.5 months of inventory on hand. As for median price growth in August, we actually saw a slight increase versus July. Increase was 1%, so flat, just above flat at that 1%, and median price point in August was around $388,500. So, and when you compare that to same time period last year, we were up 16.7% versus August of last year. And when we're looking at pending sales activity, which gauges buyer activity, we were actually up 3% in August versus July. However, we are still down 18% versus that same time period of August last year. As far as what sellers are receiving for their homes, I kind of hinted at this last month, and I kind of thought it might happen. In August, we actually saw where sellers are actually receiving a little bit less than asking price overall. When you look at the average of what folks are receiving for the homes, they're actually receiving 98.5% of their original listing price. Now, this could be a good sign for buyers where we actually haven't seen a dip like this in what sellers are receiving for their homes versus what they're asking for it. So we'll keep an eye on that, kind of keep you in tune with what's going on there, obviously, and we'll report back next month, see where we're at. If you have any questions about the market whatsoever, make sure you're reaching out to an agent such as myself. This is a very complex market right now. A lot of movement going on, ups and downs, interest rates ups and downs, as I mentioned before. So it's always great to have an agent that can help negotiate for you, advocate for you, and just really help you navigate through the complexities of this market. So if you have questions, always can reach out to me, obviously. Be more than happy to answer any of those questions you have. I hope you found this information helpful to you, and if you are looking for a home, please utilize this information, do some research on your own, reach out to somebody, as already mentioned, to help you out as far as an agent's concerned, somebody who can be there for you. Again, if you have questions, more than happy to answer those for you. Feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll get to your questions as quickly as possible. And as always, I just really appreciate you stopping by. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and hit that like button. And until next time, have a great day and take care.